Without gratitude, nothing will ever feel like enough. You'll never be satisfied unless you appreciate what you have. And gratitude is more than just, saying thank you. It's a way of life. It's a way of being. It's the conscious act of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, whether that good is large or small or fleeting or lasting. In today's world, that practice has never been more necessary. I think being grateful has always been important, but in the culture that we live now, where we're encouraged to hustle constantly and chase, bigger goals, more this, more that, and to compare ourselves to everyone else that we see online. Social media is a very powerful tool for connection and creativity, but it has also made it easier than ever to measure our worth against other people's. We scroll on social media and we see other people's achievements and their highlights and their accomplishments, and we wonder why our lives don't look like that. We wonder why our lives or our accomplishments seem less significant. And this constant exposure can breed a deep sense of inadequacy. It tells us that who we are right now and what we have just isn't enough. We take a look at other people's success and achievements, and slowly over time we become dissatisfied and we start to devalue ourselves and devalue what we already have accomplished. What I think gratitude does is it invites us to slow down and notice what's already good in our lives. Not in a forced or overly positive way, but in an intentional way, in a grounded way. It grounds us. It's looking at your life and saying, there's significance here. There's value. There's real value in what I have right now. That's what it's about. Gratitude enables us to shift our perspective from what's missing in our lives to what's present in our lives. The truth is that if you're an ambitious person, you're always going to want more. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Achieving success and getting to your goals is great, and you're going to have new goals once you accomplish old goals. That's cool. That's great. But if you don't take time to appreciate what you've accomplished, if you don't take time to recognize the good that's already in your life, you'll never feel good enough. You'll never truly feel fulfilled with what you have ever, and you'll constantly be comparing yourself to someone else. You'll just compare what you've accomplished and what you've done and what you have to what someone else has done and what someone else has. The truth is, you don't need more to feel like enough. You already have something worth celebrating. Whether those things be grand and massive or whether they be the most small, seemingly insignificant things. Joy doesn't come from the next achievement or the next purchase or the next milestone. Those things may be great, of course, in the moment. They may provide some temporary feelings of fulfillment or joy or happiness, of course. But true fulfillment comes from within, from the relationships that we nurture, from the time we spend meaningfully, from the aligned actions we take, from the simple pleasures we learn to appreciate more deeply. Gratitude reminds us that we don't need to constantly upgrade our lives to find value in them. And I think it's important to remember that gratitude isn't something that just shows up once we get here or do this or reach this destination. It's something that needs to be practiced intentionally, or else it may just go overlooked. And that means keeping a gratitude journal where you write down, a few things every single day that you're grateful for, or taking a few moments in the morning or evening to just silently reflect on your day or your journey to, your goals or whatever it might be. It could even just be as simple as saying thank you more often and truly, truly meaning it. Over time, these small acts of appreciation are going to accumulate and compound, and they're going to begin to shift your baseline mindset. It's done that for me. The more we incorporate these gratitude practices into our lives, the more we start to embody a more grateful state of being, we'll go from having a scarcity mindset to having more of an abundant mindset. You start seeing more abundance in your life. Instead of being frustrated all the time because you feel like you don't have enough, you start being present and find real value and significance with what you already have here and now. Gratitude and being grateful then is more than just something that we do from time to time. It's who we are. It's how we live. It's a way of life. Do you know how liberating it can be when nothing seems to be clicking, no progress is visibly being made, but you're so rooted and grounded in gratitude where you're able to just still appreciate what you have and how far you've come, and the fact that this vision has been given to you for a reason, and that no matter what, you're going to accomplish what you set out to do. Still being grateful for the fact that you've been put here for a reason and you genuinely believe that. It's easy to be grateful when things are going well. It's not easy to be grateful when things aren't going well. And if you have that skill, or if you learn to have that skill, that's a superpower. All gratitude, in my opinion, requires from you is just an awareness of the moment and presence. That's it. A willingness to notice, to appreciate, and to recognize that even here in this very moment, there is something to be thankful for. There is something to be grateful for and to appreciate more of. And when we really lean into that, the more we realize we're not missing out on as much as we thought. There's real significance, real value in what I already have and how far I've already come, in what I've already accomplished, and the things that I've already got to do. It's easier to look at other people's lives and compare ourselves to that than to take an honest look and take inventory of our own lives. Self-reflection takes effort. It requires us to slow down. It requires us to turn down the noise and to reflect on what you actually have. That kind of reflection isn't easy necessarily. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes honesty. If you take a look at the way culture is, the way that the world is, social media, influencer culture, they profit off our insecurities. They don't encourage self-reflection. They keep us focused on what we don't have rather than helping us appreciate what we do have. Gratitude, mindfulness, self-reflection, these are quiet practices. These are offline things you do alone. They require intention. So yes, of course, it's easier to compare. It's quicker. It's something that we're all familiar with. True peace comes from doing the harder thing, looking inward, recognizing what we've been given, what we have, how far we've come. Even if our lives aren't perfect, whose life is? Comparison just leaves us feeling hollow. It's as simple as that. There's real value in what you have now. There's real significance in what you have now. There's real significance in how far you've come, in the growth that you've made. It's time to start really appreciating that. And also, I think it's time to stop feeling like there's something missing, something that you need to accumulate or get to feel more whole. There's value in what you've built. There's value in where you are right now. And there's still beauty in who you're becoming, even if you aren't necessarily where you would like to be yet. And when we choose to value what we have instead of obsessing over what we lack, that's when everything changes. We start to feel better. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say on this. Just start being more grateful. Like, there's things in your life right now that you could probably be appreciating more. And I feel like if you do, like, you'll be happier and you'll no longer feel the need to compare, and you'll no longer devalue what you have. You'll start to genuinely appreciate what you have and how far you've come. So that's it. Hope you got some value from listening to this. Thank you for being a part of Presence of Being. If you have any comments or anything like that, let me know. Happy to chat. Go to presenceofbeing.co if you want to grab a hat and support what we're building here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave a positive review on the podcast if you like listening to these. That kind of stuff helps a lot. I'm genuinely grateful that you're here, a part of our community, listening to these recordings. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next recording very soon.